Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. I know a lot of folks who rock with me. One of the biggest reasons y'all rock with me is because I be talking about losing that big old ass stomach. You want to lose some weight. You want to look good in your clothes. You want to look good when you take your clothes off, right? I know. But here's the thing. I see too many of y'all just focused on working out. You working out, then coming home eating junk food, eating Lucky Charms, but after so long, your ass ain't gonna be getting lucky in the bedroom. Eating all this junk food, wonder why you ain't losing no stomach, why you not losing no weight. Guys, nutrition is by far the biggest part that's gonna help you lose that big ass stomach. All right, because that stomach that you got, put your hand on it, rub on it a little bit, put the hand up underneath that little cuff where that little sweat pocket be at. That's fat. Yeah, it's fat. And so you lose that fat with your nutrition, okay? Not training, your nutrition. Training is going to help you build muscle. It does very little to help you burn fat, except when you building muscle, right? Building muscle helps you increase your resting metabolism. That way we burn more body fat while we chilling. Now you see how I'm big chilling over here in the vet? I'm big chilling right now, but I'm burning a lot of fat. I'm burning a whole lot of motherfucking fat. That's why I still got my abs. You see what I'm saying? But this only happens when you build muscle. So that's why you got to make dates with the weights. But the whole topic of the day is meal prep. Because I noticed that a lot of folks who hit me up, Coach, man, it's just so hard to be consistent with my diet. It's just so hard. I just can't be consistent. It seems like a nightmare. Like I go to sleep sometimes and that's all I hear. I just can't be consistent. Inconsistent. Can't be consistent. I just be seeing all y'all damn y'all comments and when y'all messaging me and when y'all audio messaging me. Can't be consistent. And I'm like, God damn. Everybody having an issue with being consistent. And so this is what you need to do to be more consistent with your nutrition. That way you can consistently see your stomach going down. You can consistently see the weight going down on the scale. And you're not standing on the scale getting disappointed. You're not standing on the scale feeling like you want to cry. You're not standing on the scale having anxiety. Yeah. I think somebody might have felt that one. But here's the thing. When it comes to meal prep, I know a lot of people might think, well, ain't that bodybuilder stuff? Ain't that bodybuilder stuff? Like I'm not trying to be no bodybuilder, man. If I gotta do it like that, I ain't doing it. I'm just gonna stay fat. Well, you do have bodybuilders out here. They prep their meals for the whole damn week, like on a Sunday, right? And there was a time in my life when I did that. You know, I prepped for the whole week because when you have it prepared, what are your chances of missing if it's already made? You're not going to miss on that meal because you already prepared it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of folks, they miss because they have nothing prepared. Like some of y'all, you don't even know what the hell you need to eat. That's why I give y'all so many, when you look at my Instagram and my Facebook and my TikTok, I talk to y'all about like foods you should eat, foods you shouldn't eat, right? But you can't just stop there. If you just stop at, well, I'm eating healthy, they losing the weight. I don't know what's going on here. It's because you don't know how much you're eating. So once you know the foods you need to eat, now you need to understand how much you need to eat, right? You understand how much you need to eat. Now you get to the prepping part. That's what meal prep is. Prep, short for preparation. Prep is short for preparation. Prepare. If you are not prepared, you are preparing to fail. Yes. It's like nobody is information starved. It's like people have become so sophisticated with what they should be doing that they forget that the simple shit is what really works. It's the simple things. Like just prepare. Like if you're having a hard time eating lunch because you're working, throughout the morning, and by the time you get to lunch, you're starving, prepare your lunch. And let's say you don't have to prepare your lunch. You good with lunch. But let's say in the evening, you get off work, you tired as hell, you had a long work day. You're like, man, I just don't have no energy, man. I don't have no energy to cook no dinner, man. I'm just tired. My wifey, she tired too. Damn, what do I need to do? Have your dinner prepared already. Have it already prepared. And so some of y'all, you might be in a position where you may not even want to cook. Like one of my coaching clients who just joined me, Thaddeus, he was like, man, coach, I want to make this work. And so, it's like I juggle a lot. I got business. I got, a lot of kids I got to take care of. And so, I'm going to go ahead and get me a meal prep company. Does this meal prep company look good to you? What the meals look like? I looked at the website. I was like, gave them a thumbs up. Use that meal prep company. Because if you not go cook it, you can't just keep making excuses. Like, I'm not the trainer that just go sit here and listen to you. Just, oh, well, this is the reason I can't lose the weight. Well, that trainer over there, they said this. I don't give a damn about all that. What you go do to move forward? Because I'm not going to sit here and listen to you make excuses. And so we find solutions. And a solution is, if I don't want to cook, I need to get a meal prep company to cook this food for me. That's an option. But some of y'all be like, I ain't got money like that. All right then, well, your ass got to cook it.
Yo, what up? Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body, and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy Real Results. And I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish. And I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words Real Results. And I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode.
What you gonna do? You gotta cook. And so you don't have to prep for the whole week in one day. You can do that, but that's one way to do it. But the other way that you could do it is it's a couple of ways. This is where self-awareness comes in at. It's like, for whatever reason, people don't be wanting to be self-aware. Like, you have to understand what's going to work for you and what way do you not prefer to do things. I do not prefer to meal prep on Sunday and then eat all them cold ass meals, and like I have to reheat them up, and then when I get to Friday, I'm still eating that old ass food. I don't want to do that. Some people do it. I just don't care to do it that way. So, self-awareness. I would much rather, if I'm going to prep anything, I would much rather either prep 2 times out the week, like on a Sunday and like a Wednesday or a Thursday, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep 1 to 2 meals the night before or that morning of. All right, the night before, like I can eat my breakfast. I'll cook my breakfast when I wake up. But let's say I'm like, man, I got a busy day. I don't have time to be cooking no lunch. I don't have time to be cooking no dinner. Like, it got to already be made. I'm about to eat some bullshit. And so what I do is I'll cook it that night. And so that way, when the next day come around, I don't even have to think about it. It's on autopilot. I don't have to worry about missing. Or you can wake up early that morning, wake up 30 minutes earlier. It got to be a priority, man. Like, if this shit ain't no priority to you, you're not going to do what's required to get the results. You just not. It's got to be a priority. And so, wake up 30 minutes early. Go ahead and make your dinner. Go ahead and make your lunch. If you want to keep it super simple, eat the same shit for lunch and dinner. Eat the same thing. Like, guys, your body does not know no different. Your body's going to be like, boy, this is the right amount of food right here. Let me start losing some weight. Or, boy, this ain't the right amount of food right here. I'm about to start getting bigger. That's all our body really know. All right. The only reason we switch up the foods is because that's what you want to do. You get tired of eating certain foods, but your body really don't care. And so if you get tired of eating chicken, then change up the way you do the chicken. Well, chicken boring. No, chicken ain't boring. Your ass boring. It's 1,000,001 different ways to make chicken. If you want to blacken chicken, if you want to do a teriyaki, if you want to bake it, if you want to grill it, like, just switch it up. You see what I'm saying? Or you could just switch over to a fish. Eat mahi-mahi, eat salmon, eat a steak. Switch it up. You see what I'm saying? But you just got to have some type of structure. So, like I said, first, know the foods you're going to eat. I post all that kind of stuff all on my social media. Second, you need to know how much you need to eat. I don't care how much you prep and meal prep, if you're not eating the right amount of food, you might lose weight. You might. You see how I said that? Who want to spend weeks, if not months of their life on a mic? That was some of y'all, I just don't want to track it. Well, you going off of a mic. You go put in all this time and effort, hoping and praying you get results, and then if you don't, you disappointed. Because you might. You might because your ass didn't want to track it. I don't deal in mic. I want this shit to happen. That's me. I want it to happen. If I'm putting in time and effort, I want it to work. So, know your calorie intake. And then, when you prepping your food, you base your meal intake, like how much you eating, on your calorie intake. Guys, I don't know how much more simple I can make this shit. I'm trying to help y'all out. Alright? So those are the steps and phases you want to go in, and then you just have to have some self-awareness around, do I want to prep 1 day out the week, 2 days out the week, the night before, or the morning of? And what meals do I feel like I need to prep? Like, do I just do I need to have lunch prep? Do I need to have lunch and dinner prep? Do I need to just have all 3 meals prep? And then I just have, I have some snacks at the crib, like some yogurt or some protein shake or a protein bar. Guys, you got to break it down like that. Like, my brain, I tend to compartmentalize things like that, but it's structured. That's all it is. You have to, okay, I got breakfast, lunch, dinner. Man, I damn sure don't be wanting to cook no dinner. I can cook my breakfast and my lunch, but dinner, oh hell no, that ain't it. And so if you know you like that, go ahead and prep your dinner ahead of time. So when dinner time come around, you're not scrambling trying to figure out what the hell you go eat. Alright? But other than that, guys, I hope y'all found this helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating so we can continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go.
Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.